What is up? My name is Greg, and this year I have heard more than any other year I'm going to lose weight. I think it's probably quarantine. I think it's probably people are inside. They need something to do. So, a lot of people, they're all saying the same thing. I need to lose weight. And I am someone who's actually done it. I have been 320 before. I remember the day I stepped on the scale in my dad's kitchen. I can remember the scale, how much it was. It was 320.2. This morning I woke up and I was 185, pretty lean 185. I'm feeling pretty good right now. Trying to get ready for a bodybuilding show in April. I should be on track. Kind of want to get down to like 169 and then water cut. I don't know. I might go down to 159 just to say that I lost half my body weight. Anyways, I've done it. I've gone from 320 down to 172 is technically the lightest I've ever been weighed. However, that 172 was not a water cut. I could have easily made 165 if I had to. But 172, and that was 2016? I think it was 2016 when I went to the Florida State League. But yes, so I know how to do it. I've helped other people do it, and it is a very easy answer. It's an answer that you don't want to hear. It's an answer that nobody really wants to talk about, but the answer is it's going to suck. It's not easy. And anyone that's lost weight and tells you it's easy, they are remembering that they don't remember the whole time. They don't remember the nights where you were hungry, where you were unhappy, because you kind of are happy just, getting the weight off. You feel a little better. Honestly, if you're doing it just to feel better, I don't think it's the best way. As someone who's probably gone a little unhealthy in the other direction, you don't have to go the route I went. But there is this common consensus when somebody says new year, new me, or something like that, and they always say the same thing. I want to lose X amount of pounds. And that's not the way to do it. I don't think that it's the optimum way. Let me go that way. Because you can do it that way. You can do it a lot of ways. You can do it in 100 different ways. However, the best way to go about this is to, instead of thinking I'm going to lose X pounds and beating yourself up when you don't get there, you need to keep these vague goals that overall make you healthier down the road, right? So, instead of saying I want to lose X amount of pounds, I want you to say I'm going to not get takeout for X amount of days. That's it. It's literally that easy. To go from 320 to 300, all I did was work out. I didn't change the way I ate. In fact, I probably ate more. But I had a very physical job at the time, and I just, at the time, thought that a very physical job was all it took. That was my workout, right? And the problem was that when you do a physical job, it can get a little stressful on your body. Not mentally. Usually those jobs are a little easier mentally. But like physically, it gets hard on your body. And when it gets hard on your body, you want to eat. So what ends up happening, and I'll tell you this like every time, is not every time. I don't want to make any overall this is the only way to do it, because again, I'd like to point out there's 1,000 ways to do it. You don't have to do it the way I did it. You don't have to do it how anybody else did it. You need to find the way that you can do it. So like I said, the thing that is optimal is to give yourself something this month that you can vaguely accomplish. I won't go get takeout this many times, or I will cook my meals this many times. This just, I want to try to get in the right direction. Just do less of something bad or more of something good. Don't think about the pounds on the scale. That number can be misleading. Once you start losing weight, however, and you should be weighing yourself every week, I personally do it every day, but that's more, I know kind of, when I wake up and step on the scale, I can probably tell you within a pound exactly how much I weigh, but that's just from doing it for so long. But, so like, if I were to tell you what you should do to lose weight, you won't do it. Because the answer is count calories. And that's the answer, and it will be forever. However, at 320 pounds, I did not count calories. I would never count calories at 320. I didn't do it at 280. I didn't do it at 250. I did it at 226 because I stalled. And 226 to 205 was really, really good. And then I kept going with it, and that's when I got down to 172. And that was when I was at my leanest. It wasn't this, but I was still, I had some muscles. I could do a lot of body weight stuff at that weight. Like 185 right now, maybe 20 pull-ups. Man, I really should go in and see. Anyways, if we are looking at what you need to do to lose weight this year, I want you to just look at your life and say, what can you do healthier, more of? What can you do less of that's unhealthy? All you need to do that first. And when you do that, you're gonna see progress and you're gonna enjoy yourself. Now, there are two ways to look at how you're going to lose weight, because weight is always, and the science does not lie, this is 100%. It's calories in versus calories out. So you can either change your calories in or you can change your calories out. So I took the route of calories out. My diet is still kind of a lot. I mean, right now it isn't. I've been really great on my diet for a while now. But like when I'm at my bad, I eat a ton of food. More food than you would possibly think that someone like me would eat. But my time in the gym is eccentric. It's 12 hours a week. And then I'm saying 12 hours of actually working out, not counting driving to the gym, things like that. I'm up to 5 days a week just because of bodybuilding. And you don't need to do that. You can instead go the other route and just choose to eat less. Or, and this is the other option, find something that you eat that isn't good for you and eat a better option of that. So, I eat a ton of ice cream. I know you don't think it, and actually I don't right now. Right now I don't. However, there were periods where I would have a pint a day. The ice cream I had, though, is the low-calorie stuff. Halo Top, Essentials, Skinny Cow. There's so many, and they're all so good. They really are. Like, they hit that itch. The Essentials Peanut Butter Marshmallow is one of my favorite ice creams of all time. Not even if you just say light calories. So that was my thing. That's what got me through the day, and you need to figure out what gets you through the day. Because, like, right now, I know I got one more meal. And I really want to make it till 4 o'clock. I don't know if I'll make it. It's been a little harder lately because I'm really cutting pretty hard. But it's what are you gonna do to either get calories in lower or calories out lower? So you need to find out if you like working out. It doesn't matter what it is. Do the stupidest workout you could think of. If it's some weird infomercial bands that somehow make you just do something. Anything to get your heart rate up. Your heart rate up is all you need. That's all it is. So, I mean, as minimal as walking. And then that's where, so we're going to go minimal walking, right? That is the easiest thing you should do, and you should do. I walk at least an hour every 4 days a week. I walk at least an hour. Not always at the same time. I actually have gotten really fun. I live by the highway, so I grab a trash bag and I pick up trash. And I put my headphones on. I'm on the side of the highway with my little... I even have it outside right now. I have my little trash picker. Pick it up. That's my cardio. I do not like being on a treadmill. I do not like being on a elliptical. That is not the cardio I like to do. So I found something that I like to do. I like to go walk in the woods, and I like to grab trash. And that's it. That's where you got to get your mind. Calories in, calories out. So calories in, what are you going to replace? If you're eating a lot of pizza, can you get rid of that pizza and trade it in for something a little better? Instead of that pizza, you have a nice piece of chicken. I mean, I know it's not as good. It's completely different. But like, it's really important to sit down and say, what can you take out of your diet? Because like, when I started doing this, and when I started getting down to like the times where like even the calories mattered, and I started counting calories at 226, I realized I was eating 400 calories of peanut butter a day. 400. I did not realize. I thought peanut butter was healthy, right? I was just slathering it on and everything. And so I just realized I can't just slather it on. If I'm going to have my rice cake, I got to just put a little bit on. And you know what? It's not as good. I wish I could put 400 calories of peanut butter on, but you can't. So this is the small limitations, this small step-by-step process. You just want to very slowly introduce healthy things. And so that's why I say my progression from 320 to 172. We'll just go by that. 320 to 300. All I did was work out. 300 to 285. All I did was lower my alcohol consumption. I used to drink every Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Never an alcoholic, but I liked myself a good beer. And I found that by limiting that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I was much better. Monday was actually the drinking day because of the $3 steak night in Akron, Ohio. Best thing ever. I miss that. I miss that so much. But so it's so from 300 to 280 was less alcohol. 280 to 255 was my job required me to be skinny, and I came in really fat. I still remember the day I was working at a printer. It wasn't owned by Xerox yet, but it was a Xerox type printer distributor. And I still remember the day where I got the email that said, you're going to be weighed on this date. And I looked at my weight and I'm like, oh my God, Greg, you didn't lose enough weight. And so I got in the gym. I started running now. I wasn't running. I was only lifting. And I actually found that I kind of enjoyed running for 4 songs a day. So I had my headphones on and I would run for 4 songs. So it didn't matter what the songs were. So it was on random, and I had 180 songs. This was, an iPod Nano or something, like back in the day. This was like 2011. And that just helped me. I just lost weight. And also at that point, I realized I couldn't, I really had to push to lose weight. So it gave me an extra incentive. So then 250 to 226 was me just doing what I could to get better. There was a delay there. I went back up to 265 because my job, it's a difficult thing on your head. I was working in sports, and so during the season, it's very difficult when you're traveling and things like that. So I do want to point out you're gonna go up and down. I mean, that's just how it is. Like when quarantine started, I couldn't go to the gym. So I decided to run a marathon. And running a marathon, you are going to look way different than you are in the gym. And you can't eat as much because now I was eating during my runs. Like I would run for 10 miles, but I would eat 1,100 calories. And I was fat. I was up to 210 or something along those lines, And like I said, this is 185. So, I mean, you put 25 pounds and less muscle. Yeah, I was fat. So, but I mean, this is 6 years down the line. I thought I was fat, and I was. But like, you're gonna have this really bumpy roller coaster. So, in conclusion of this entire video, I want you to find something this month that you can do that's healthier. Go walking a little bit, maybe go on a treadmill. You don't have to elliptical. I personally would choose lifting, anything of the lifting variety. And then I want you to find something that you can do that is take something that's unhealthy and turn it into something healthy, or at least take the unhealthy out of your life. So if that's not getting takeout, if that is not putting ranch on your salad, if that is just the smallest thing, can you just take the 200 calories a day out of your life, or 1,000 every week, something along those lines. If you can do that, I guarantee you'll have a much easier time. You will enjoy it more than if you beat yourself up because the scale didn't move, even though you went and walked for 2 hours yesterday and you look toned or you look fat or you look better than you did the day before. You just need to just work on getting healthier in areas and taking out the unhealthy. The results will come. Your body kind of likes to do this little step thing where and this has happened so many times throughout my life, is I'll just lose a ton of weight out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden plateau, and then plateau. That's just how your body works. It kind of acclimates every time you lose a certain amount of weight. I believe there's research behind that. I don't think I just said bro science. I don't think it's bro science. I'll have to look it up. I haven't looked at that research in a while, but I hope you enjoyed my rant on people who seemingly like to say this every year and they don't follow through. I'm trying to help you with a plan to somehow work through it. And this is someone who's done it. I'm sitting here I got some muscles, right? I look pretty good. I'm trying to get to a bodybuilding stage. But, I got the photo here. I was 320. Yeah. Yeah, it's possible. It's not fun. There were times you will hate it. There were times you will hate yourself. But this is just, it kind of is how it is. And the easiest way to do it is to slowly introduce healthier things into your life. So, good luck. If you have a question, I guess you can, probably assuming nobody would see this video since I'm just going to put it up on YouTube. But if you have a question, please contact me. I'm more than willing to talk about all this. I know quite a bit of the research. I'm not a PhD student or anything, so I can't quote directly, but I have looked at quite a few studies. I am in that circle of knowledge. I was getting NASM certified before I got a new job, so I know kind of a lot of those things. So if you have a question, please just ask, and I hope everyone has a good one.